Force.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our first Q&A here at USC. My name is USC Hayden. Some of you call me Chris. I'm also here with the other Chris, known as Synatics, to all you loyal fans out there. And, of course, Shadow, another great friend of ours, and one of the founders of this wonderful group, is also joining us here today. We're going to be answering some questions that you, the viewers, and faithful followers have sent us. So without further ado, let's get started.
All right, first question is, why was USC started? And I think I'm the only one who can answer that. And it started because I was just bored, and I wanted to do something that was fun and stick to it. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, if you're wondering, I didn't join directly during the founding time. I joined later, just for reference, in case any of you were wondering about that.
All right, second question was, why was Hayden promoted to COO so quick? And
you want me to answer that one?
I mean, it's depending on that. I mean, the whole team voted to see who was best for a CoLeader, and I just put business ranks over it.
That's true. I'll tell you this. I was at USC for about 2 days before being promoted to the USC comp CSGO group, and of course I was very flattered to be part of our organization, especially at that level so quickly. And of course I accepted the offer. I was in the running for it. David, of course, has always been supportive of my decisions. Sin as well. I'm very grateful that the people who are part of this group, this organization, they trust me and they brought me into power democratically, so that way I can further help the group. So I think I can really help, not just right now, but also in the future.
All right. Third question is, will you do a recruitment challenge for other games ever?
Shadow, you want me to take this one, or you want to hop on?
You can get it.
Alright, well, as for recruitment challenges on other games, that's a really good question, and it's actually a question that a lot of people have asked in the past. How do I join USC? There isn't exactly a direct way to just say, hey, now I'm part of USC. Now, this isn't necessarily an open clan. You're going to have to apply. And it also depends on whether or not we're interested in pursuing a certain game or a certain topic of recording and production. Because let's say, for example, to make things clear, we are playing COD and CSGO, and let's say a side team of War Thunder, and someone else says, hey, well, I think I can really help in the Battlefield side of things. You want me to start recording some Battlefield gameplay? It really depends. Do you have someone backing you up? Is it going to be a solo job? Are you willing to take the responsibility of producing high-quality videos week in, week out? Because that is one of our requirements at this current stage. We just reached 516 subscribers. Thank you all so much for supporting the group, as well as our channel and content. But it really depends. Can you deliver that standard? If you are interested in joining, we have a Steam group that you can find on any of our profiles, and you can also check out our YouTube channel where you can leave a comment, and maybe we'll get back to you if we can. But as for open recruitment, that's not necessarily a thing. If you want to discuss things, message us privately.
Right, so that's good. Fourth one, throat getting dry. 1K plans.
1K plans. Well, Shadow, I suggest that you take this one since you are part of our social media.
Honestly, I don't even think we plan anything for 1K. We haven't been thinking that far ahead yet. We were just focusing on the 500 subs recently, which was obviously the sniping recruitment that just came out. So that's basically for COD, but we'll figure out 1,000. Maybe it'll be something with League. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I would also agree with that. Something maybe nice, maybe even play with the fans sort of thing. At 1K, I'm sure we'd have enough of you that would be interested in playing, talking. We'd see what we could do then.
Oh, nice. Alright, will you guys be doing any LANs?
Well,
you had it planned, right?
I do. Personally, the COD team does. We have plans for the next month, I think, or even this month.
I don't know if we have LANs planned. I think we have online planned, but not like LAN tournaments.
Yeah, one thing is doing Face It, which we are getting more involved. This past week we tried it out more in depth, more dedicatedly, if that is a term that can be used in this context. And we enjoyed Face It. The pressures of matchmaking and the worries about hacking are faded out of that equation, or at least quite a bit. Though not completely. So we're going to have to consider our options. As for LAN, I'm separated from much of the group. Sin, I know, lives up north, Shadow as well, since they do know each other in real life, whereas I'm here down south in Texas, actually. So it would require either a lot of coordination or an online tournament, which would be more preferable for the group at this current stage.
All right, then next question is, will you guys be doing a all-game teamtage anytime soon?
That's actually a really good question. I've been secretly compiling some clips that maybe we could develop into something. It's not even past the 25% done stage, but it is something that we are looking at. One of our members, USC Prism, who's part of the CSGO group, also expressed interest in doing something like that in the future. So it is possible, yes.
Well, fun fact, now it's not a secret, Chris.
Whoops.
All right, next question is, will there be a LoL team anytime soon, or League of Legends?
Yeah, we're planning on it. We've got someone in mind to lead it, but he can't really record, so we obviously got to pick up some people to record League of Legends. But other than that, we will eventually get one once we have the sufficient amount of members for the team.
Oh, there's a couple of questions I've seen. I'm reading them ahead of time, and they look pretty good. This one is, David, why did you join USC? And then there's one right after that says hated. So David, go, and then you hated.
I joined because I'm a very competitive person, and I love to win. And I also got into CSGO. I found it a lot of fun. At first, I was like, oh, man, I can make money off this game. But then I was like, you know what? No. I want to keep playing to win. I want to win and rank up. And once I got with the team, I started ranking up a shitload. That wasn't the reason why I joined, but I just ranked up because we got together so well. And then we got out of Silver. We're in Nova currently, and most of the people are MGs. I'm stuck in Nova, but I'll get out. But I just joined to have fun and play comp, do stuff with the team, help be successful and stuff.
Yeah, another question is directed towards me, which I think you did say there was a question about why I joined USC.
Why did you join USC? Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me tell you a little bit of a story, okay? And you know me, I really love telling stories.
We can tell.
Yeah. So, let me tell you how I first met the guys of USC. I was actually playing with two of my friends that I knew from real life. And we were in the middle of a comp match, and we got into this lobby with a bunch of people who we didn't know at the time, who had the clan tag USC. Of course, I was kind of intimidated. It's like a whole 5-man group of people who will probably pub stomp us, and that's exactly what we did. They did. I was only Silver 3. I had about 150 hours on the game. Wasn't nearly as experienced as most of the other guys in the lobby. My other friends also were getting destroyed. But instead of getting mad, I thought, like, what makes a good group successful? What makes something click? What is that moment where everyone stands up, like, literally, from their seat and says, that worked, that tactic in-game worked, that it was a great move, what a performance. So I kind of thought about that, and then I contacted the guy who seemed to be in charge, Sin. And Sin later hooked me up with his Skype account, and then I talked to Sin about joining. And I'm not going to go super far into the details, but I did play some comp matches. I did enjoy it quite heavily. And although some roster changes were soon made, the stability of the group never changed. We were all friends. We were all teammates. And, I can only hope for the same in the future.
All right. Perfect. And this is by far my favorite question, I think, other than the one coming up. Why did you kick Royal?
He wasn't doing much for the group.
Yeah, he was inactive. He was just dead weight. And what else? I think that was like main reasons.
Yeah, if you want me to
He argued a
elaborate,
lot, too.
that's true. That's true.
I mean, any personal things that go against him, don't state it. But those are like two main reasons
Yeah.
why we kicked him.
Yeah, one of the biggest reasons why we kicked him was because he said that he was improving his game, that he was practicing a lot, but we didn't really see him on too often. He didn't contribute to the group as much as other people. At the time, of course, Trippy, who still is a very dedicated and very active member in the CSGO squad, he told me, Trippy to me, he said, look, Royal needs to get on sometime soon, because if he doesn't, we need that extra man or he's kicked. And after looking into it, and democratically, by the way, we didn't just spur of the moment make this up. We talked within the group. We decided to talk about the issue of kicking a player, which I was quite new to at the time. We discussed it, and finally, it was in a what's the word I'm looking for? Where everyone agrees on something.
Majority vote? I don't know.
I guess that works.
Yeah, I guess so. It was a complete majority
Mutual
vote.
decision.
Mutual
There you go.
decision. That's probably what I was looking for. It was a mutual decision to let the player go. We didn't kick him out because we wanted another person. We just kicked him out because it was what we saw, especially at the time, as a good decision to make for the future of USC.
Also, he was really bad at the game.
It's true. He was a
So
silver
bad. He
one.
always got me D-ranked, and I was so mad.
That's true. His decision making wasn't necessarily the best, and I understand that he got in many fights, not physically, as far as I know, but verbally. Oh God. No, he got in some arguments with other members, and of course we couldn't have that. A healthy relationship within the group needs to be respectful. It needs to be calm. And I understand that sometimes infighting can happen. Sometimes someone says something or someone does something like that. But overall, we're a team, and if someone doesn't represent the values that we stand for, we can't have them in.
Alright, so we're good to move on?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Alright? If you guys can bring one former member back, who would it be? And dead on, I have to say John or Sean, or Chef or Koala.
Yeah,
One of them.
for me, it would probably be John. I think he has a kind of a funny mist about him, with lack of a better word. He was always kind of a jokester, but also pretty focused in game when needed to be. So if there was one person I'd probably have back, it would be him.
John
he
back.
also
I'm
didn't
sorry.
use a lot of slang,
Yeah, that's true.
The slang kind of gets annoying in game, but he's nice. He helped out a lot, and then he helped me out a lot when I began. So it'd be nice to have him back too.
would
Alright,
be
next question is... Oh, you
Sorry,
finish
go,
up?
yeah,
Or-
go ahead. Sorry.
Alright. Next question is, will you guys be spreading out to World of Tanks or War Thunder?
Okay, well, we got War Thunder.
That's right.
Yep.
War Thunder is starting to get in production. I guess this could be our mini reveal here. We don't have any content out just yet, but it will be coming out sometime soon, hopefully, with one or two guys who are looking into that. Of course, it's always a challenge taking on a new series, but we hope we can deliver, and if you guys like it, make sure to let us know.
Yeah, we probably won't be getting World of Tanks, but we definitely got War Thunder coming. It'll probably be recorded and posted every Tuesday. So yeah, be ready for that.
That's right.
Right, but also next Wednesday will be the first War Thunder video for sure.
Oh, was it Wednesday?
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Tuesday.
All right. Then this is the one question that I had to put in. Allahu Akbar.
That's not a question.
That's not a question, Sid.
It had to be put in though. We were having fun on bicycles today.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
Hashtag
Alright.
not on topic.
True. But the next question is, will you guys ever join a eSports league if you're invited?
Oh. If we were invited, I probably would say that we would go, but it kind of all depends on what everyone thinks.
It's especially, I think we could all be in agreement that, we all have good relations with each other at this current time, and we all enjoy playing with each other. So the issue of relationship probably wouldn't be an issue, as far as I can tell. but it would really depend on the commitment of members, the contributions, and the squad roster at the time.
That's true, and it also depends on the eSports league.
That is true.
If it's like actual eSports, like MLG, then most definitely, hands down, I'm joining it. I think everyone else can agree, but if it's a lower league and there's still like prizes to earn and it like streams out to people and is noticed by people, then maybe.
Absolutely.
All right, next question is, will you guys be doing a Battlefront or an Elder Scrolls Online sort of league?
That's a good question. As for Battlefront, I'm not extremely familiar with the series. I used to play it actually a little bit on my cousin's PS2. But other than that, I don't know too much about Battlefront, so that would have to be decided at a much later time, especially when the game comes out itself. We'd have to judge the quality of it. As for, what was the other game that they mentioned?
Elder Scrolls
Online, and that comes out in like, I think
June
like
9th.
12 days.
Yeah.
Or not even, maybe a little less, but for sure, I thought we're going to do a little...
Well, we're not going to have like a league where it's like competitive, but we're going to have videos where it's just like
but
group
like
play,
a fun
you know?
series.
Yeah.
Exactly, a Let's Play,
Alright.
sort of.
Yeah. Alright, next thing is CSGO, will there be more uploads? And there's a question later on where we'll answer that, so don't even need to worry about that.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually the next question. Have you guys made an upload schedule?
That is a great question. Well, here is our schedule, according to actually a team meeting that we had just today, so this is fresh new info coming to you right now. Sunday, starting on Sunday through the week. Sunday we're going to have off, of course. Sunday's a day that will be used for relaxation, maybe training if needed for individual games. Monday will be COD / meaning and or CSGO com. It could be a dual upload, so that could be something special. Make sure to check out our social media channels if you want to see some more about that. Tuesday we're planning on doing our War Thunder series. Wednesday would be some sort of sniping video, Call of Duty involvement. ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, would be Wednesday. Thursday. My fault. Thursday. And with that, we could easily, branch out into other things if Elder Scrolls Online, and that Let's Play series, if people want more Let's Plays, we could expand that or fill in that slot with something else. Friday could be Call of Duty, and Friday videos could also be things like zombies, maybe, if needed. If you guys would like to see that, I'm sure no one has any problems with blowing up some zombie brains. And Saturday we'd finish off with the CSGO, hopefully a comp or a tutorial done by me or 2 other members that could also record.
Yeah, and on Tuesday we might end up getting Smash and Pokemon in with War Thunder also, so be expecting that too.
That's right.
And then for anyone confused about the Smash or Pokemon and the sniping, so sniping, one of the main team members of the Call of Duty branched off to a little sniping league because sniping has a huge fan base and a lot of people enjoy it more than the competitive, just normal commentary or anything like that in Call of Duty. And then Smash and Pokemon, 2 of our members actually wanted to do that, and those games are pretty big as well. So
That would be interesting to see.
exactly. Now, next question is, can you guys do a monthly podcast with selected members, not all, but most mature?
That's a question that I think is really relevant to what we're doing right now, since this is a Q&A. I think that it could be doable, especially at a monthly level.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
I mean, the 31st of every month, the last day, or the 30th or the 28th, I think it is, and stuff, the last day of every month, we can get, like they said, the most mature members that we think are suitable for a podcast. We can talk about anything related in the gaming industry. Right? I think that would be the best. We can talk more about that later privately. Alright?
Alright.
Then, for the next one, what happened to Koala and Jemima?
Well, I'll answer that question, since they were both part of the CSGO group. Koala, for one, he wasn't exactly kicked, but we did let him go due to inactivity, as well as some other issues involving the clan. It wasn't anything, super serious. He didn't vandalize anything, if that needs clarification. As for Jemima, Well, let's just say some complications with Valve's anti-cheat seem to have interrupted his playing schedule. It Jemima explained it as a possible uh, false red flag that could have gone out, meaning it may have tried to detect a cheat where there wasn't one, and he got vac banned. So unfortunately, his account has been put on a suspended hold. So we're going to have to consider what he can contribute to the group. He's not exactly kicked, but we have to look at the priorities of the group and decide from there.
Also, there was a hashtag on that comment saying "Bring back Jemima and Koala 2K15." Forgot to mention that.
Interesting.
We're expecting Jemima back, right?
Hopefully so, but it could be a little difficult. He would have to rebuy some of his games and have to queue up in a quick and reasonable manner in order to get back into the swing of things. Because keep in mind, we ranked up quite farther than him by the time that we got up.
I mean, he also can use our alt account. Or
That
he
is
can use
true,
mine.
but he has declined those offers before.
Weird, but anyways, next question is: will you guys ever do a team meetup, or have you ever put thought into one?
Well, I know for sure Sin would love to do a
Yes,
team
I
meetup.
would.
I know Sin and Shadow, of course, they know each other in real life, and if I recall correctly, they go to the same school. So it would be something that would be very doable for them. But as I said before earlier in the podcast, I am located in the south, so it would be much more difficult and much more strained to do that, not just for time constraints, but also for planning, cash, etc., etc. So we'd have to consider our options.
I mean, for right now, if we ever needed to, we can do. I'm almost sure at least or at least half of the members are in the north, around. What would you describe us? I don't know.
The north, mid north,
Central.
central.
North. Yeah, and then we got a couple members in the south. I think that we only have like 3 max.
Yeah.
All right.
I know
Anyway-
Prism's in Georgia.
Oh yeah. There's about 3 or 4, no doubt. But
Okay.
What, David? Say it.
I was gonna say there's about 6 of us that all live pretty close to each other that are on the team, and then we're also expecting Trippy to come up here for the summer, just for a little bit to hang out with us. So we'll be able to meet up with him, but not all the team, unfortunately. But at least one member.
I mean, also today we had about a good 5 members with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Had a
is
good Subway meal. Alright, next question is: you can choose one sponsor, Monster or Red Bull. Hands down, it's Monster.
For me, I'd have to agree, Monster.
Yeah, I don't like Red Bull. I mean,
Alright.
if
That
Rockstar
was
was recommended,
unanimous.
I would have done Rockstar.
Ooh, Rockstar. I forgot all about their energy drinks.
Go ahead.
Alright, now we only got about 5 questions left.
I
So
believe so.
this one is: what is David's specific role of USC? Is he a COO, a COA, or a CMO?
I can't answer.
I mean, it would either be a COA or a CMO. And if you guys are wondering, it's like the CMO is a chief manager officer, and then the other one is a chief officer, or it's something I can't remember. It's like admin something, administrator.
I think it's administrator as well.
Yeah. But moving on, the next one is: can CSGO start doing some casual gameplays?
That is
That's
actually a really
what
good
Monday
question.
is.
Yeah, I think casual is something that's doable because, I mean, I don't mean to brag. Yes, I do. But usually whenever me, Shadow, and Wasted, one of our other CSGO members, whenever we queue up into deathmatch or casual, we completely pub stomp. We destroy the opposition. So maybe we could bring in some of that. Maybe just casual conversation, maybe some gameplay, or maybe even some skirmishes between, like, let's say, me, Shadow, and, I don't know, Trippy versus Prism, Wasted, and Metalface, one of our newer members. That could be something.
All right. And what is this? What is one thing that you all can agree on needs improvement of USC? And I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's either getting along or organization. Either those two.
It's one of those two.
Yeah, I'd have to say it would probably be organization, simply because sometimes, you know, just with any large group of people who are dedicated to a topic, sometimes there can be fluctuations, coordination issues. So it's important that we stick true to our schedules that we have just adopted, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to change it. You know, we can't remain stagnant, so we're gonna have to consider all options in that case.
Oh, I just completely dozed out. My
Okay.
phone went off. All right. Who will be the next promoted member into the board of USC?
You know, that's a good question. I do recall about a month ago, Recall was part of our advisory staff, sort of a person who would advise our next moves, especially during management.
I mean, if we had to recruit someone new out of all our members, who would it be? That's a really hard decision, and that's something I would have to really think about.
Yeah,
Sure.
I haven't thought it.
Maybe
about
a
that. I
vote.
thought this
A
was-
vote would probably be a good thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
majority vote to see
Yeah,
who's
it'd probably
best.
be that.
All right. Then the last question is, do you guys have a PlayStation team? No.
No,
No. Straight up no.
I haven't even thought about PlayStation.
This is true. You know, I play on PC, Sin and Shadow. They both have Xboxes, but Shadow also plays on both consoles, if I recall correctly, as well as the Wii U, right, Shadow?
No, DS, 3DS.
Oh, DS, 3DS. That's right.
Don't matter. We're all gamers here.
That's right.
Console's a console.
Equal,
Enjoy it.
Equal distribution of wealth, health, and all other things that are great.
We do not discriminate other consoles.
That
True.
is true. All right.
Nice.
Well, I do believe that concludes the questions. If you have anything else that you'd like to tell us, make sure that you leave it in the comments section below. This is a longer video, and if you've reached it this far, maybe you can go a little farther to like this video, subscribe, check out our other videos. We're constantly trying to produce new content for you guys, new, fresh, dank content that you can enjoy. That was a joke. But of course, in all seriousness, make sure you check out our other videos, and we hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Q&A podcast. We'll see you guys later.
We are USC.